Right now, I'm about to talk to you guys about my thoughts of WrestleMania 33. Oh, got a burp? Oh, God. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got to talk to you guys about WrestleMania 33 that was held last night as I'm filming this. It was held in Orlando, Florida in the Citrus Bowl. The second time they went there in 9 years. They went there WrestleMania 24 in 2008. I would say I'm not going to say it was not a bad WrestleMania. It was a good WrestleMania. No, we're going to go straight into all the matches. The first one, I believe, was the Cruiserweight title match. Neville, the champion, versus Austin Aries. Neville won by the Red Arrow and also by cheating, by poking Austin Aries in the eye. I believe it was the same eye that Austin Aries suffered of an eye injury. That the eye was completely out of the socket and he had to get surgery on it. And that's why he was gone for several months. And that's what happens. And of course, Neville won with the Red Arrow. And he went over winning or retaining the Cruiserweight Championship. Maybe we'll see a rematch between those two. Maybe in the next pay-per-view. And hopefully Austin Aries will win that one. The next match was the Intercontinental Championship, Dean Ambrose versus Baron Corbin. Good match, and Dean Ambrose won, retaining the IC title. I would have given it to Baron Corbin, just for the fact that he won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal last year. And him would have won the IC title. That could have been better, but Dean Ambrose winning, I don't mind that. Hopefully in the next SmackDown pay-per-view, he'll get a rematch and maybe Baron Corbin will win that one. Next match was the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, like I said. Oh, I don't know how I feel about the winner. Mojo Rawley won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I'm not going to talk about it. Moving on, the actual show. We kick things off with AJ Styles versus Shane McMahon. A really good match, and AJ Styles went over. That's the way to kick off WrestleMania. AJ Styles going over against Shane McMahon. He went over, especially him losing his WrestleMania debut last year. Him going over in his second WrestleMania, that's good. And he said after this, he said he wants to go for the WWE Championship. Whoever wins, I want to face them. And we'll get into that later on. And the next match, I don't know what was after that. I may go like out of order what the match that happened after that, but I would say the next match was Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho for the United States title. Good match, and Kevin Owens won. He beat his former best friend that he turned his back on. He beat him and winning the United States Championship. And I believe this is also Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho, I believe, is going back on tour. Who knows if we'll see him tomorrow, or tonight, I would say, as I'm filming this. Tonight on Raw, the night after WrestleMania. Who knows if he'll be there. So yeah, Kevin Owens won the United States title. Next match was the Raw Women's Championship Fatal 4-Way. Bayley, the champion, versus the challengers. Sasha Banks versus Charlotte versus Nia Jax. I picked Bayley to win that match, and I was right. I was more wanting to have Sasha Banks win, but Bayley winning, I didn't mind that. And hopefully after this, we will possibly do Sasha Banks versus Bayley. And hopefully, I don't know if Sasha Banks will turn heel, turn her back on Bayley, who knows. We'll find out then tonight, I would say, on Raw. Next match, I think we should go into the other women's match, the SmackDown women's title match. Naomi won in her hometown. That's pretty good. She's now a two-time SmackDown Women's Championship. She won in her hometown of Orlando, beating the champion, who was Alexa Bliss. And the other competitors were in this match were Mickie James, Natalya, Becky Lynch, and Carmella. And Naomi won, like I said. Good for her. She's now a two-time SmackDown Women's Champion. That's a good thing. That's good. Next match was, I believe... Should we get into this one? I don't know. We should get into this one. Next match, the Raw Tag Team title match. It was a triple threat match, which was involving the champions Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows versus Sheamus and Cesaro versus Enzo Amore and Big Cass. Then all of a sudden, as the match would start, the New Day comes out and saying that we just have word that this match is going to be a fatal four-way match, and the crowd were all knew who was it gonna be. I like how the New Day was teasing the fact that it was gonna be them when they were walking, and Kofi Kingston taking off his hat. They're walking slowly, and then right when you hear that theme song, the crowd erupted. The Hardy Boys, Matt and Jeff Hardy, came back to the WWE. Wow, that was awesome. They were involved in this match, and they won. They won the Raw Tag Team titles in their first match back. All I can say about that, that was the highlight of WrestleMania 30. That's the highlight for me, right there. I would say it was a delightful return for the Hardys. That was good. Like I said, that was the highlight of WrestleMania. Next match, I believe, was the mixed tag team match. John Cena and Nikki Bella versus Miz and Maurice. John Cena went over. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. And of course, John Cena proposed to Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella said yes. And that's all I gotta say about that. And we're gonna get an interview as Justice right here shot at the buzzard over Nenea Big Man. What?
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Some fantastic basketball the last few games. Haven't been able to stay so hot.
Brother, I think it's just been trying to stay emotional on the offensive end. I've been working hard to make sure the defense never gets settled, and it's opened up things for me in terms of scoring. It's been good.
Going early, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin. All right.
Next match was Triple H versus Seth Rollins non-sanctioned match. Triple H had the most, I believe by far, I'm pretty sure this is by far, his best entrance in WrestleMania history. Him coming out in a motorcycle with Stephanie McMahon alongside, coming out escorting with police officers. That was pretty cool. And yeah, that's all I can say about that. Seth Rollins, I would say, went over. The match ended when Triple H invertly pushing Stephanie McMahon and then Stephanie going into a table. Triple H was shocked. And then Seth Rollins capitalizing, pedigreed him. 1, 2, 3. Rollins went over. That's all I would say about that. And the match itself was pretty decent. Next match was the WWE Universal title. I think it was it. No. Or was it the WWE Championship? No, it was the WWE Championship. WWE Championship, Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt. Randy Orton went over. I'm fine with that. But the sad thing is, I could have wanted Bray Wyatt to win because he's now lost 3 WrestleManias now. He's 0-3 at WrestleMania. When is he going to win? He's now 0-3 at WrestleMania. But I didn't mind that. Randy Orton won. What's his title? What's his title reign? How many titles has he won? I don't even know. 15? I don't know. So I think after this we'll do AJ Styles versus Orton, or maybe Randy Orton will get a rematch with Bray Wyatt, or Bray Wyatt wants to have a rematch against Randy Orton on SmackDown, and then the winner can face AJ Styles. So yeah, the next match was the WWE Universal Championship. Goldberg the champion versus Brock Lesnar. This match was short. I would say that this match was way better than the WrestleMania 20 match. I'll just say that. It's way better than the WrestleMania 20 match. That's my opinion. Do you guys believe it? Do you guys think that this match is way better than the WrestleMania 20 match? Let me know in the comment section below. That's my opinion. I have to agree with that. But Brock Lesnar went over. He's now the Universal Champion. I'm pretty sure we may or may not see him tonight on Raw. I'm pretty sure we will. Hopefully he'll show up every week, just like when he was WWE Champion. He didn't show up every time. He just showed up rarely. As I do a Cradle Slam, we're going to see it again before we get straight into the main event. As I call it, the Savage Slam, as I call it. And here's another angle of it, and we're going to go straight into the main event. The Undertaker versus Roman goddamn Reigns. Why, WWE, would you put Roman Reigns in the main event of WrestleMania for the 3rd straight year in a row? Oh my god. After this, I'm basically done with Roman Reigns. I'm being honest. After this, I'm done with Roman Reigns. After him being in the main event for the 3rd straight year of WrestleMania, I'm done. So, yeah, Roman Reigns went over. The ending of Mania was so sad. having the Undertaker take off his gloves, taking off his hat, leaving it all in the ring and his jacket, and him walking out and the fans chanting "Thank you, Taker." It was completely sad, and the Undertaker's retired. Thank you, Taker. You had an amazing, legendary career. Thank you, Taker. That's all I gotta say about that. And that's the end of WrestleMania 33. That's my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think about WrestleMania 33.